Danganronpa.
Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Wait.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, we died. That's right.
Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse.
I will save this patient.
Yeah. I will catch this killer.
I will solve this case. What do we say?
Spotless hammer time.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if
Let's
more
watch
than
again
one
before you do
person is
anything.
complicit in the murder,
God, we just already forgot.
only
It's
the
been
one
like 15
who
minutes ago.
actually carried out the act can
I
graduate.
smoked weed.
and
What do you
survive.
want?
Assuming
What's
the
my
rule
excuse?
holds true, it is
Wait.
I think we were doing the last
doing-
one
yeah,
on
yeah,
Too
yeah, yeah.
Impossible, right?
I
think that's what it was.
However, there
So,
were two murders.
You fucked up!
Sorry, I immediately forgot the controls.
You need to
Based on the
absorb.
rules that have to, even if more than one, only the one who actually
I don't know why I did.
the rule holds true.
That is how the rule.
But that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case,
No! My little fingies went.
Oh my god, your
based on the
fingies!
rules that
Oh
even
my
if
God.
more than one, only the one
The
who actually the rule
fingers!
holds true.
That is.
But that
Third
only
time's
really
the charm?
applies if there's one.
In
In
this
this
case,
case, however, there were two murders.
Thank you.
Okay. Huh.
Now you gotta do it 3 more times to get this part right.
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more
There's gonna
than
be stuff
one
blocking
person,
it, so be
only
careful.
the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and serve, assuming the rule holds true.
Hell yeah. You cunt.
You fucking idiot.
Since there were
Dang it.
2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Are you
If
kidding?
there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
Shut up, phone.
Shut up,
The
phone.
payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
Yeah. But if there is a
However,
benefit,
if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
didn't I say that like at the very beginning of this?
I think that's
think
what
so.
the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
Now you're
A
getting
single
it.
suspicious
Kids are
individual,
idiots.
Similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like
That's him
one
in the
person
corner.
was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very
Sneaky
beginning.
smacky.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
My enemy is
So, I can't help
real.
but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the 2 murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, haha, although, where was she?
Almost too amazing.
Like, it's almost unnatural.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
Yeah.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. In the debates up until now, the way this case has unfolded, and you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. It's me!
I would say it's either Celeste or what's her nuts, her.
Yeah, she is.
Because we just haven't seen her the whole time. But I am super sussy of Celeste. I think she could have the power over Hifumi because she's cute girl.
Yeah.
Also, she keeps finding, like, she...
Remember when she was, like, eating my little piggy and stuff?
Yeah. And I also, like, she's just too obvious. Like, she is the one finding everything. Besides Taka's body. She's found everything. She's the one who screamed to distract it, you know? So, like, that's why I'm super sussy of her. But we don't know a single thing about Kyoko.
The ultimate gambler lost the ultimate gamble. Murder.
Here's my answer.
But I think it's her.
It was Celeste.
It's in my guts, but my guts could be wrong.
Suspicious individual now, am I?
I think we're right because there's voice acting.
I really
yeah.
make this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
And oh, that's a corny
So
song.
what you are
Oops.
saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit brain, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Sounds like you wanted him dead.
Your
So
accent's going away.
Pardonnez-moi.
when she gets mad, she becomes American.
There is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
Yes.
Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
My little pay pig.
My little pig. I would say the screaming or encountering the suspicious individual. I would say one of the two.
Yeah.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand.
Yeah, that's
were
true.
Celeste
Yep.
And Hifumi.
Good choice, Stephen.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Don't
As he
apologize.
said,
Don't apologize to him.
Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Yeah, so
If
he
we
was
accept
right.
that Hifumi was one of the culprits,
You-
we can't
I
help
wish
but
you would
suspect
be
what
dead.
Celeste has said as well.
Beat him up.
I know, I want
Everything
Makoto to
they
snap and
told
kill
us
him
was
and then
a
get away
lie?
with it.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And
Yeah.
not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I don't know, something sussy. I did read that because I
Next,
don't
to
No,
draw
know.
us
that's
all
fine.
to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Yeah.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
What'd she say?
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was rather intense scream for someone like y'all.
I saw him change costume, man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so you headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner
Look
to
how
get
sussy
to
she
work.
looks in the
Yeah.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to read this thrice.
Yeah, like 800
Was to get us
times.
to divide into two groups.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Very well. And then she even dictated who
Well,
went into
If
groups.
Celeste
Yeah.
and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
For fun.
Just realized another strange thing. When we found
Your hair.
Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know
How do you
was
do
only
it?
pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole
Do you
thing
think
was one
Monokuma's
big
gonna
act.
turn her into a little doll?
Hina, You were with
Oh,
Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
what's her nuts?
Yeah.
Celeste? Yeah, that'd be fun.
I was feeling kind of sick.
Sorry, it
so
was.
Celeste
I
took
think
me
Ashley
the
was trying to eat
bathroom.
hair off the ground.
What the fuck?
Wait, then that was.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Celestial.
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying
The
to
little
deny
poker
it.
face.
Yeah.
You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
This has more flashbacks than Family Guy. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die here just like those guys died.
Oh, she actually
I
pluraled.
remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
She never saw the body.
Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Hell, dude!
I get
I'm
it.
stupid!
But I
Everyone's
don't
having
get
some
it.
trouble
Every
understanding.
line of his.
Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said Celeste comment does make sense, but what is he alluding to?
Oh my god, we know what he's alluding to. Jesus funks.
Makuma file number 3. Number 3.
All I said was. They must really be enjoying this.
Yes.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
Those guys.
Just like those guys died.
Whoops.
His word is stupid.
All I
Is it just the
said
Monokuma
was,
file and then shoot it at that?
They must
That
really
one?
be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of
Just
us
watch all of it.
standing around, frightened and they must be positively. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I say.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Those guys.
I shot it. You heard the shot.
I heard the shot, you're just too slow. The deer ran away.
They must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
Suck it.
Just like
Suck
those
it.
guys
Thank
died.
you.
And that is
And that's all it takes. What was
Shoot it!
Strange about Celeste's comment.
No!
shoot.
Shit!
I need to get better with this gun.
Shit!
All I said was they must really enjoying the sight of us.
Well, I don't really
standing
know.
Around, frightened and they must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
Oh.
We are going to die, just like those guys died.
I
And
don't
that
know,
is all I
Steven.
say.
And that's
That was
all
my
it takes.
only
What
guess.
was so
I thought that
strange
was
about
obvious.
Celeste's comment?
It's just like that's so strange. Like, those guys is so strange. Like, reverse it?
Okay, try that.
Yeah. I think that makes no sense. Whoops.
They must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And
We're gonna die. We're gonna
All
die.
it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Huh. I wonder. Let's reverse time.
Huh, so weird.
All I said was they must
Oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna
We are
die.
all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like
There you
Bitch.
go, Steven, you're smart.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we
Can we just
didn't
talk
run
about
into
that?
her
Yes.
until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
You gotta prove it with
So
bullets.
how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Burn!
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imagination.
She's gonna be one of those serial killers that doesn't say anything
You
about their
claim
crimes
that
like
I was
an
lying
asshole.
When I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
You set it up. You two were in on it together and then you
Yeah.
stuck him in a thing. It's really obvious. Your picture means nothing.
Yeah, at this point,
It has to be
he was
some kind of
passed up. It was a
setup,
setup.
Yeah, like
He can have bend and fall over.
this is, you know how many holes this is? It's like Swiss cheese, Celeste.
Then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly
It's like a
forgotten?
colander,
You are
Celeste.
the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Yeah, it's all just setup.
Could you possibly
It's all just
mean by that?
fakery.
Surely
tomfoolery.
there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Malarkey.
There is no other explanation.
Other explanations. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Fumi away, the only other possibility is Fumi and suspect was drinking or dancing. Aw. Fumi is dragging the suspect away.
Sure. That's the only one that makes any sense.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Oh, yeah, because I guess he could.
That's
Yeah, he's
certainly
big
within the
enough that
realm
he
of
could move it,
possibility.
but he would get sweaty, which is why he would look like that.
Yeah. And he screams a lot, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just him going,
Dragged off
"Ah!" and he's
isn't
pushing it with his
Hifumi,
back.
But the person in the robot
Or trying to pick it up so he can, like, piggyback him.
Yeah.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
I was just thinking he was
Strange
posing.
costume
Yeah,
might
me too.
only exist
Exactly.
to
I was
lead
like,
us
he's
astray
faking it?
even
If he can
farther.
fake being dead, then why not this?
If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
Of course the gambler would try to get all the money.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
true.
happened. You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this.
Such a thing
I didn't fucking do it!
is utterly impossible.
Her, thing reminded me of the Joker beatbox thing.
Why so serious?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Oh.
It's the last things. She can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is it really that possible?
Is it really that plausible? Make your argy.
Shotgun.
Robo Justice.
That's a hero's message. Robo Justice blueprints.
Blueprints. Okay.
Might be the blueprints.
I'm thinking
Lift me up in
blueprints or
that suit after
costume.
I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him
Oops.
carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I
Watch
said,
it all the first time before doing
ridiculous.
anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Because he can't bend.
If the person inside the suit was unconscious,
Do the blueprints on that, I
there's
think,
no
when
way they
the
could
next
stand
time.
up straight like that.
Oh, fuck. I was like totally confident. Yeah, we should just watch the whole thing. 'Cause
Yeah, watch the whole thing, but I think it wasn't the one you hit, it was the one before
After I
that.
passed out.
Then you just draped me. You tried to make me look.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, the suspect, if the person inside the suit, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
I think it's the costume.
No way!
To stand up straight. Mayhaps.
The last one was just in no way.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I would try.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my... You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
You made me look bad.
Like I said,
For which one that she
ridiculous.
says?
The stand up
As
straight.
you can see
Okay.
in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly
Because the
upright.
costume he can't bend, remember?
If the
So he would be
person
standing up
inside
straight.
the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up.
Bitch.
Combo breaker.
Break.
Cunt breaker.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that, because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Ah!
You can't bend.
Oh, I'm gonna slip and fall.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Yeah, so everyone could point at him.
That's a new drawing.
Yeah, well, she's getting caught,
Celeste
dude.
and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to
We
blame.
literally knew that they were framing someone. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Check and mate. You're dead, bitch.
Sorry, I thought I was waiting on something.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What
Oh.
do you mean, checkmate?
She mad.
Celeste, clearly,
She
you want to
mad.
cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Yes.
As I lay dying. Hey, Fumi, what was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Celeste. They killed me. That's right, I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
Because they're literally trying to pin it on him. They were in cahoots together. That doesn't prove.
Clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Give everyone,
Didn't he give everyone nicknames?
I don't think he did.
Last names?
He might have did last names.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Oh yeah, he did call, this guy.
Yep.
I forgot how to pronounce it.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too.
I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than
There you
once,
go.
for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just
What's her last name?
by chance.
It's always
he
been just Celeste?
first name. Indecent?
That's why the bitch said the ebooks were important, because it probably has her last name in it.
Don't talk.
I'm putting things together like a puzzle.
Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Not
No. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Jesus.
Is this the same voice actor for
The
Jill?
girl? Yeah, I think so.
Come on! Enough with with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
You look a little
Don't.
crazy right now.
Don't ask that question.
Yeah, you don't want to hear the answer, bitch.
To be a little on edge.
Just giving everyone an opportunity to insult you.
What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open, and my real name is Celestia Ludenberg.
Oh, I think we knew that.
Please stop making me repeat myself.
No, I guess we didn't.
I don't remember that in at all.
Why? I guess I'm having deja vu. Celeste still won't give up, so then she's a gambler. That's fucking why.
Yeah.
I had to do something to make her accept it.
The ebook thingy. She said, look in there.
She did?
See?
Yep.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg, God!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to
I think that's where you
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, cunt break.
Can't break.
That's it. The handbook.
My handy dandy notebook.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
So why don't you boot your bitch up, huh? Boot it on up, bitch, huh?
This handbook tells the name of every person ever.
Deep.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
No.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
She's breaking. She's malfunctioning.
until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Yeah, it's like my philosophy.
Yeah.
Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again.
That's why we have we're in so much debt. All your
All
gambling.
your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Oh.
This shit.
Oh yeah, this shit. Oh fucking okay.
Look at that face.
Yeah, that's okay. So are those the only
Oh,
pictures we
shit.
have? No.
No, we have a ton.
Okay.
That face too.
Okay. Okay, so let's look at everything first and then start piecing together, okay?
Okay. He's knocked out. So this is here? Huh.
And remember, I don't think all of them get used, which makes it harder.
Yeah.
Okay, so he walks in, I think is no, not there. On that other one. And then what else do we have?
Put in the suit.
Picture.
Sure. And then God. Act 3 something
Probably
something.
No, the hammer's not painted, so maybe not that hammer.
Time.
Yes, time. And then
Jesus Christ.
yeah, Jesus. What would be there?
Probably that.
But they found him first, so he wouldn't be wrapping them up yet. So skip that one for right now. What's the ball for? What is that? Anyway.
I think there's just a few to throw us off.
Yeah, I think so. And then he's groggy, and then what happens?
He does a lariat.
Beautiful.
Okay. God, that's funny.
Yeah, I love the swirl of the blood. It's very silly. This is where we'll do the tarp one, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Or whatever this is.
Nah, it's gotta be the tarp.
The drawing of him is really silly.
It's very, very interesting, isn't it? Oh my god.
I did it, Uwu.
Okay. And then I think that's the blank bloody hammer.
No, because literally right there.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the beginning and fill our shit out. Let's start all lifts way from the beginning, all the way.
Okay.
Okay, so
He's sweating. I don't know how to read that face.
Would it be that? I think it's that. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. And then I don't know if that one goes there. He doesn't get hammer hit. It's 1. So put him on the other question mark and then put 1 on the clock. Right?
1?
Yeah, go back. You missed it. It's all the way at the end. 1 o'clock.
Oh.
Because that's when they told him to meet up as 1 o'clock.
In the picture, that's gotta be correct. That's gotta be correct.
And then this one. What hammer was he hit with? Was it 4? I think it was 4. Because that's how we were all mixed up by the time because of the hammer switch up. This, I'm not sure. Look at what, can I see all of our options?
Yeah, potato chips.
The fuck is the ball? I think it's just a lying one, yeah,
Yeah,
but
like
still.
the backpack, like what's that for?
I don't know what that one is. Is it 2? Because he did say he was hit.
Oh, he hit himself. That's probably what that's.
Before,
yeah,
okay, so it's got to be that. And then what's that? Justice Hammer 3. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, the backpack and the ball mean absolutely fucking nothing except for to confuse you.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yes. Oh, we're so smart, Steven. Do you feel really smart right now?
A little bit.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
they
drugged him,
put him in,
knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit.
Fumi's big enough to do it.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro.
Why him? So mean. Why not the asshole guy?
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Yeah, and then he never needs to be used ever again.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
God.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the robot Justice
set it all up.
pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack
Pretty
story.
good
The second
plan,
big incident was the attack in the library. This time,
Except
they planted
for I'm a
Justice Hammer
genius.
2 and injured Hifumi. To set with these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they
I do kind of wish they got comically big with the hammers.
Yeah.
Like someone's a fucking pancake.
and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
I love this fucking picture. Look how funny that is. I thought of him spinning.
And Justice Hammer 3
Like Sailor Moon, you know?
Doing this little transformation.
Yeah.
turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up.
Don't take
and
advantage
made his
of Mike the
escape.
situation.
When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
He's like, he's
He wrapped
stinky?
Taka's body in his
Gross.
heart and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
Don't do it. Don't touch it.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Bonk. Dun dun
Their
dun.
plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Where did the dun 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 originate from?
I don't know. It's just so classic at this point.
Right. Oh, they're gonna kiss.
Oh, they're gonna make out. They're making out with the killer? We did it.
What a weird transition.
Yeah, that's very strange. It's like Beauty and the Beast, almost.
Sorry.
Wrapped roses and stuff.
Kodo looks like he's from Kingdom Hearts for a second.
Lost? I lost?
He's gonna make her into poker chips.
I was forced to
Nah,
utter
she'd like
such
that.
words. They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no, Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Oh!
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh, fake.
Even her accent is funny.
Fake voice.
No wonder her accent disappeared
She's
when
like
she was
the
angry.
orphan.
Yeah.
She's straight out of the movie The Orphan. I guess this is called Orphan, not The Orphan. We did fucking great, dude. Ignore all those C's. That's math class.
Yeah. We did it.
Yay!
We got coins.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Oh, she's just gonna...
Or,
No
no.
question.
I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh. So I think it was the asshole guy. What do you say? Guilty.
Basically, if we're beheading at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. We're black in this time. The true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks.
I guess you could change your voice.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi is inept was beyond all my calculations. I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with the plan. How did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying.
My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree. So then...
Boobs!
I knew you'd figure it out, Kayoko. You're absolutely right to get Hifumi to act as my accomplice. I used her...
She stole alter ego.
Oh.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but...
The other boobs.
It was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Does she mean...
Yeah.
Is she talking about alter ego?
No.
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. As usual!
Yeah, right?
In
Fuck
other
you,
words,
dudes.
then you're the one who stole it.
Indeed.
That's right. I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about it, I disappeared. I paid Hifumi a little visit.
It's weird that we get to have this little chat before we kill her.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It was about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay
It
with
was
this?
Taka. He stole it.
What?
So
And I
then,
have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there.
That is lying, though, so you did lie.
I deleted the picture as soon as I showed her to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Yes, it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us get close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
He did.
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and it's hard for me to even say. He abused me,
What?
and he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
Ugh.
So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. He's gone a little crazy, I know, but come on. I never imagined he'd go that far.
Ow, I have a cut on my elbow.
It
No.
was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to sound like... I'm gonna kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him.
most
Whoa, what was that?
unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape, don't you mean?
Taka is going to try to kill you.
Yeah,
And also he can keep her to himself.
bastard. That bastard.
Unforgivable!
honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Well, no.
No!
I will save her!
Oh.
I forget he does that.
Then, would you like to join with me? It so happens I have come up with a plan.
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect I had given him was remarkable. The power of love, when a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me, bro.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for breaking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the suspect, Brony?
Because you're stupid.
That's it!
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I could cry, dude. Stop.
Yeah! No, I wish I was dead.
But when you were explaining your plan to Fumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with
That's
this?
simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead once someone showed up, told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And he really believed that?
Of course, that wasn't all there was. Well, as I explained to Fumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Fumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it.
It all seems very straightforward.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Fumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you had a plan to kill him all along. In the end, it mattered.
Of course. There would have been no point to my plan if one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How could a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's not an issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Now you sound like Bakakuka.
I wonder about that.
No, he differs his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money?
Are you talking about the $10 million?
Dr. Evilfinger?
Monokuma offered us. That is a lot of money. It's true. But that's not all there is to it. For the moment our new life fear began, my only thought had been escape.
But
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
Obviously, that was a lie.
You little bitch.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get out of here. Every day was fresh torture. But you want to know why?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting life here would have meant nothing less than giving up my only dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphoric killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what was the dream of yours?
isn't it
To
wonderful?
live in a European castle.
It's a good dream.
The castle. Let me smell your feet, your highness.
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve me as my butler/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there would have been only my dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about! Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's 10 million would have made the dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing
unfortunately my dream has been scattered Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why wouldn't I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Why you ask me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you
Crazy.
understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? It's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
What? And plus, how can you be so calm? Why don't you realize you're about to die? Aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unraveled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people, I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared.
Yes,
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, I could be reincarnated. Bad a choice then.
Isn't it
I
wonderful?
think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You'd get executed again.
Celeste smiled then when she did. It looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie, and that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Chills! Kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
You all take Amber.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Your voice is kind of familiar.
Which is why, actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Like super familiar.
In another life.
Yay!
Dang! Oh. There she go. What's gonna happen, Steven?
She's gonna be on a roulette table.
Oh, castle?
Oh, she gets her little dream castle.
Oh, she'd be burned at the stake like a witch.
Yep.
That's gotta be ouchies.
His mask.
It's gotta be large ouchies. I don't want to be burned alive. It sounds terrible.
Yeah. Starting from your feet.
Look at her bloomers. Started from the feet. Ouchie. It hurts. The flames are fun.
Yeah.
I like the art.
A bunch of onions.
Yeah, little onion fires.
Her head's getting bigger.
Oh shit! Oh, she's sweating. Oh!
Speed this up a little. Put some
do you
gasoline
think?
on it. Just crashes in there.
High school!
Okay.
Silly.
I think out of all the deaths, I like that one the least.
Yeah, me too. The other ones were way more creative.
Mm-hmm. It's over. Third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend so I can pity her, but it's over. Can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him just to come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone could have got free of their regrets from the outside world so more people had to die. You're still young, though. You need a place for value on your lives.
What
Kill
are
each
you
other.
gonna do?
Jeez, and I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll just throw it in the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. It's my destiny to knock you down by one. It's sad, yeah, it is, but that's just reality that can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
God, I'm so sick people ask me that. Give it a raise already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you got some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So what's the deal with that? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you.
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
What?
How exciting!
What?
What?
Oh man! Oh jeez! Oh man! Oh jeez! What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
See, when Potential said this game gets crazy after Chapter 3, I guess he was right.
I guess he's fucking right. Not that this game wasn't crazy before. I guess we're expecting a whole other level of crazy, though.
What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body.
Is she a robot?
What does that mean?
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward, so I think I'm gonna get out of here.
Well,
You guys go on enjoying your school life. If you get loaded, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later!
See ya.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and shit. Although it wasn't all despair. There's some hope and confusion. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
So, most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well, then let's go check.
Indeed.
Good idea.
Let's go. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room.
Can we save?
As we approached the dressing room,
God, shush.
Kyoko looked back at us and said,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
"Why exactly are you going alone?"
So,
Do you even have to ask?
As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
Yo. Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want.
Fucking bitch.
Alright, thank you.
well then.
Well, it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall. I'm hungry. You're gonna go together? Cut that out. Does that mean what I think it means? You make out, you kiss me?
Okay.
Good luck, Mikado. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. He like misunderstands that, so he starts wearing crop tops.
I tried to forget what Hina said. And my midriff isn't that great. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
shall we go?
I mean, she said it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I know this game's really good at being long.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I want to make dinner.
We need to get into that.
God, I'm giving her what's her fucks, boys.
We need to get in that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
I don't remember her voice.
Neither do I.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe, thank goodness.
Never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I just did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my very best, so please just wait a little longer.
So now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as the incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me.
No.
Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at this school?
Is that why you wanted to come in here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know. That just makes me want to know more.
What?
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you
She
again?
had to recharge.
Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
It's only natural that when they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
No. I believe in you.
You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious people believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends.
I'll brush your hair.
I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
A little bit? Okay, I guess. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going.
We're gonna find out next time.
Next time on SUBPARCADE. Next time on Puzzle Basel.
Do it again. And just one right here, just in case. And maybe over here.
Oh my god. I think it's saved.
I missed a spot. Okay.